back everyone for some more World Quiz here on the PlayStation 4. Last time around we took on literature, and it wasn't the best of categories for me, much like People was the episode before, but hopefully I'll go right more into territory that I do feel more comfortable with, and we are going to be doing normal difficulty, and we are going to be doing the Canada category here. But before we do that, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. For all the Canadian viewers out here, this one's for you. It's only 20. I might actually do this whole thing in this episode. I think I'm actually going to, so we're going to do all 20 here. Okay, province, that would be Nova Scotia. Birthplace is Sidney Crosby. I think he was born in Cole Harbor. Elected Prime Minister in 2015, that would be Justin Trudeau. At the time of recording this, he resigned. Capital Saskatchewan, that would be Regina. How do you guys pronounce it? Is it Regina or Regina? Please let me know in the comments. Geological features stretches across North America, that would be Rocky Mountains. They do very much go through Canada, much like they do the United States. Oh, and by the way, for those Canadian viewers out there, as an American, I am not interested in you guys becoming a 51st state. I'm not. I'm gonna leave you all alone. I do not fit that ideology whatsoever. But Canada's largest lake, that would be the Great Bear Lake, I think it's called. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna do this whole category in this episode. Saint Jean Baptiste Day occurs in which month? That occurs in June. Which territory is the largest percentage of Canada's population? That would be Ontario. Because that's where Ottawa and Toronto and that is. Capital of Ontario, that I just mentioned it, Toronto. I've never been to Toronto. I do want to. I want to visit the Hockey Hall of Fame. TED conferences are held annually in this city. That would be Vancouver. Former home of the Winter Olympics. Home of Vancouver Velocity for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Also home of the Vancouver Canucks NHL team. Which animal sits on the Canadian Parliament's Peace Tower? That would be a beaver. Very hard-working animal. Couldn't have picked a better animal. Toronto sits on the edge of which Great Lake? That would be Lake Ontario. Also known as Bigfoot, that would be Sasquatch. Wonder if Canadians are as wild about Bigfoot as America is. Capital of Nova Scotia is Halifax. Make sure I'm putting the right letters there. Which city is home to Canada's largest museum? That would be Toronto. Canada's largest national park. Wood buffalo, okay. Can't say I'm familiar with that. I do apologize. This environmental organization was founded in Vancouver in 1969. That would be Greenpeace. Volcano in British Columbia. That would be Mount. Oh, what the heck? I know what it is, but I'm not sure on the spelling. Mount. Crap. Yeah. I could kick myself for that. This saltwater lake exhibits properties similar to the Dead Sea. That would be... I don't know. Little Manitou. Can't say I'm familiar with that either. Name the province. That would be New Brunswick. Largest urban park in North America. That would be... Dang. Rouge National. Okay. Kind of slipping a little bit in this category. I am going to do this whole thing. I am going to do this whole category in this video. Capital Quebec is Quebec. I do miss the Nordiques. I really do. I hope they come back. Probably won't as long as Gary Bettman is freaking commissioner. Canada boasts the third largest share of oil. Great Lake borders the U.S. This Great Lake borders the U.S. That would be Lake Huron. Great Lake borders the U.S. That would be Lake Erie. Of course, being in Pennsylvania, I know about that. Prime Minister resides at 24 Sussex. U.S., Canada, and Mexico's trade agreement. That would be a NAFTA. NAFTA literally stands for North America Free Trade Agreement. With its headquarters in Montreal, this flag carrier was founded in 1937. That would be Air Canada. Makes sense to me. Name the province. That would be Alberta. Home of Edmonton. According to legend, which lake is home to the Ogopogo? Oh, I can't spell that. Okanagan, okay. I knew what it was, but I wasn't quite sure on spelling. Largest city is Toronto. A lot of things are in Toronto. Not everything in Canada is in Toronto. Of course, home of the Maple Leafs NHL team and the Raptors NBA team, as well as the Blue Jays Major League Baseball team. Part of Canada's longest river system. That would be Mackenzie River. Mackenzie River. Nicknamed Hollywood North, this city is one of the largest film production centers. That would be Vancouver. I know a lot of television series take place in Vancouver as well. One of the principal Inuit languages of Canada. I can't spell that. Yeah, that. This massif lies in British Columbia. Mount Meager. Not familiar with it. Canada's largest national park was established in 1922. That would be wood bison, I think. Yeah. I mean, we had wood buffalo. Wood bison makes sense to me. Name the territory, that would be Yukon Territory, which borders Alaska. Capital, Manitoba, which is Winnipeg, home of the Jets. Have a decent hockey team. I hope they find a way to bring attendance up, or the NHL helps them out with that regard and actually has their games televised and whatnot. Able to have where they're able to get and afford ticket prices. Capital of Alberta is Edmonton, home of the Oilers. Yeah, I do have a soft spot for the Winnipeg Jets. Not necessarily so for the Edmonton Oilers. Province, that would be Ontario. The Edmonton Oilers are tied with the Pittsburgh Penguins for having the most Stanley Cups by a non-original 6 team. Largest body of saltwater in the Northeast. Oh, that'd be Hudson Bay. Author of works including The Handmaid's Tale and Testament. That would be, let me just go ahead and... Margaret Atwood. Okay. The REM, an automated driverless rapid transit system, is associated with which city? That would be Montreal. In Quebec. Capital of Newfoundland and Labrador. That would be St. John's. Which city was founded as the City of Mary? That would be Montreal. Home of the Montreal Canadiens. Former home of the Washington Nationals, which before they relocated, they were the Montreal Expos. Vancouver lies on which peninsula? That would be... Oh, right, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. It should be lies on which peninsula, not peninsular. 15th Prime Minister of Canada, father of the 23rd Prime Minister. I know it's Trudeau. I don't remember what. I think his first name was Rupert. Rupert. No. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna waste time. Pierre Trudeau. Monarch resides in which country? That would be United Kingdom. Canada's publicly funded universal health care system, that would be Medicare. Wish we had universal health care in this country. Home of Canada Stock Exchange, that would be Toronto. Largest of its kind in North America, this 405 hectare park lies in Vancouver. Be Stanley Park. Honestly, not familiar with it. We're halfway there. Capital of Yukon. I'm gonna use one for Whitehorse. Okay. I should have known that, but I kind of didn't. Which flag featured within the Canadian Red Incident in 1965? That would be the Royal Jack. Oh, the Union Jack, rather. Not Royal. Union Jack. First Prime Minister from 1867. That would be John... McDonald. Canada shares a maritime border with this country. That would be Greenland. Known as the Toontown by its locals, Saskatoon. Used as one of the largest reservoirs in the world. That would be Lake Winnipeg, I think. Yeah. Name the province, that would be British Columbia. Home of Vancouver. Columbia. Canada has over 2 million of these, so it'd be lakes. National symbol, that would be maple leaf. It's on their flag. And the hockey team is known as the Toronto Maple Leafs, even though it should be Leaves. This Great Lake borders the U.S., that would be Lake Ontario. Features Earth's greatest vertical drop. Mount Thor, okay. Jericho Beach can be found in the city. It would be found in Vancouver. Heard of Jericho Beach? Where would you find the National Ballet and Canadian Opera Company? That would be in Toronto. Home of the Canadian Parliament. Parliament Hill, okay. So it's like Capitol Hill in this country. Which city would you find the districts of East York and North York? That would be Toronto. Okay, we're nearly 3/4 of the way through this category. Name the territory, that would be Nunavut. Formerly part of the Northwest Territories, it declared its independence. And speaking of Northwest Territories, Yellowknife. I should have known that. Montreal is home to the world's largest festival of jazz. Landscapes artist, Canada's most famous painter, lived 1877-1917. That would be Tom... I don't know his last name. Tom, okay. That makes sense. National symbol is the beaver. Six more to go. One of the indigenous peoples of Canada would be the Inuit. The city boasts Canada's highest population density. That would be Vancouver, not Toronto. This bay between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia is a 16-meter tidal range. That would be, Bay of Fundy. Canada's northernmost region. Ellesmere Island, okay. I've actually heard of that. Name the province, that would be Manitoba. Home of Winnipeg. Okay, 5 more. Great Lake borders the U.S., so it would be Lake Superior, the largest of the Great Lakes. Nicknamed City of 100 Steeples due to 600 churches on the island. That would be Montreal. Name the territory. I'm not even gonna... I know it's Northwest Territories, but I'm not taking time to fill that out. Canada's longest serving Prime Minister of the 20th century? Don't know. Mackenzie King, okay. Capital British Columbia, that would be Victoria. I do know that. It's not Vancouver. Okay, 4 more. Capital New Brunswick, that would be, Fredericton. Okay. I just figured out how to pronounce that. Which railway operated? I'm not filling that out. Grand Trunk Pacific. I wouldn't have guessed that anyway. Province of Quebec produces 70% of world supply of what? Oh, maple syrup. Delicious. I love maple syrup. English and what are the official language? That would be French. See, I hear a lot of French speakers in Quebec. What is Canadian Pacific? That is a railway. Novel written in 1992 by Michael O. Also made into a movie. Oh, The English Patient. I didn't know that. Highest mountain in Canada? That would be Mount... Oh, Mount Logan. Duh. I should have known that. Largest city in Saskatchewan? That would be Saskatoon. Canada contains approximately 20% of what national resource of the world? That would be fresh water. Sea Island is home to which international airport? That would be Vancouver. Okay, 2 more to go before we're done with Canada. Canada is the top 3 exporter of this mined ore. That would be uranium. Uranium. Actor from the Wayne's World, Austin Powers, and Shrek film franchises, that would be Mike Myers, former SNL cast member. Title given to a country's head of government, that would be Prime Minister. Capital of Nunavut. I honestly don't know this one. I don't know how to pronounce that. Canada has the longest what in the world? That would be coastline. Even bigger than Russia because of all the small islands and all that. But here we are at the end. Annual award ceremony for the music industry, that would be the Juno Awards. The Junos. This is probably going to be the longest episode in this World Quiz series, but if I'm going to have a long episode, I do want to dedicate this to my Canadian viewers. Canada's oldest national park. I honestly say I've never heard of that. Country's central bank. Bank of... I'm gonna go on a limb and say Bank of Canada. There we go. Much of northern Canada is covered in this. Permafrost. National anthem, and that would be O Canada. One of the best national anthems I've heard. And as an American, I do have to say that it is better than ours. But with that, we are officially done with the Canadian category. And I don't get a trophy for that, unfortunately, but we are done with Canada. Next time I see you guys... Do I want to take on money? I'm going to have to sooner or later, but... I think I'm going to take on money, and then after money I'll tackle some more general knowledge, but that will be at least what I'm going to be looking at here for the next 2 episodes. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I will see you guys again next time.